See, I am hail from a remote village of Tanjavur with, with a big family of 10. Okay. My father was the only sole breadwinner, and with a salary, who was working in railways with a monthly salary of 150 rupees. So you can imagine the financial status of our family. So I am seventh in the line. So you can imagine what were the facilities I would have availed those days. Right? And then, being a remote village, education itself is a problem. There was only one school, government school, and the place where I studied is fully dominated by Muslim community. That is 99.9% was Muslim. And imagine the school uniform itself is a lungi and shirt. So that was the status, and there were only 4 or 5 teachers for the entire school. That was the status. Up to 10th standard I studied in that village itself, and afterwards a diploma in Karaikuri. So after the school days itself, my dream was to become a company owner, or the other was entrepreneur. Those days, becoming a owner of a company was my ambition. Right? Why? Because even a pencil or notebook or a new textbook itself was not in my reach those days. So whereas my friend, whose father was a businessman, was getting all those things, good, nice shirt, everything. Whereas I used to get only my brother's shirt. So that was the stage. So I studied hard to become a businessman. But nothing worked out. After reaching college, I was so playful. So with average mark only I passed out the examination. So getting a job or a good job was also a problem. So ambition alone will not do, no? But ambition was there. So when I tried to do something, the first thing is you have to have enough money. Right? My first job fetched me only 250 rupees in WS Insulators. But in the first instant itself, I got the job. So I thought that getting a job is very easy. So within 3-4 months, I quarreled with the superior and I came out of the company. So then next, so I thought we will get another job, some good job with good salary, and also that we can reserve some money for our trip. But that didn't happen. I didn't get any job. So my father asked me to come back to home. So I was back home with empty hand. So again, how to become an entrepreneur. Okay, then I came to Coimbatore in 1984. I joined in Mowgli Incense, who was making pump sets. So there, I was given 300 rupees monthly salary. So my career started with 300 rupees salary, and I was there for 11 years. There I enjoyed everything excepting salary. I got everything. I was there, working there for more than 10 years, with the dream, keeping my dream inside, and I was working there for 10 to 11 years. Being a small company, I had opportunity in entering all the areas of work. All the areas of work. In any industry, variety of areas are there. That is design, accounts, sales, production, purchase. So everything was there. In that company, I had opportunity to enter all the areas. Even though I didn't get my salary, I continued there because of only that. So whatever the opportunity you get to learn, never miss the opportunity. Whatever may be the small thing, if you get an opportunity to learn something new, whether it is concerned to you or not, you learn it. That was the thing I was taught there and I learned that. One example I will tell you. When I was there, the company was preparing for a joint venture with a US firm, Franklin and Co., who are making electric motors. So, representative of Franklin and Co., I was the person deputed to receive their representatives. Since I know driving, I was sent there. That was the reason. And the other reason was that time there was no driver. So I reached there, reached the airport and I received them. And I have accommodated in a nice hotel. Then after next day or evening, again I went there. I picked up, and they were roaming around the factory. So I explained them everywhere. So first time they saw me as a driver. Second time in testing, which was my department, I have shown them testing, and in production I have explained everything. Then everything was over. Those people were sitting in the office for financial and further discussion. I was called by my MD and I sat with him, and we were discussing all the other technical and other commercial parameters. And those representatives were confused. What is this gentleman? What is his position? Is he a driver? Is he an engineer? Or he is a testing person? Or he is sitting in a discussion, commercial discussion? What is he? They said he is an engineer who is looking after testing and development. Then they were surprised. So, the same thing, this is with the US people. The other thing, when auditor was there, when finalizing the auditing and all, I was called for. Why I was called for? Because in 87, those days were the introduction of computers to our area, that is in our country. So, 87, nobody was trained in fully computers. Nobody was fully trained. So they purchased a computer and they started using it. And I myself go through those days only in any computer. WordStar will be there. There will be a software for word processing. WordStar will be there, and Lotus, and for database handling, DBS 5. These things were the three softwares available in the system. So I took initiative in all the three areas, and I learned myself. I didn't go any training classes those days. So for finalizing the accounts also, with my computer knowledge, they used me for finalizing the accounts or making it in the computer. So I used all the opportunities to learn everything. So after 10 years, I made some money and I wanted to come out. Okay, what we have to do? We have to do some business. What is the product that you have to do? And no idea. You have to do something but you don't know what is to be done. So I thought we are in the field of pump sets, so we will do something related to this. So like that I have decided to go for control panels which are used for pump sets. So I thought of making control panels, but I didn't have that much funds. So I started making single phasing preventers. That is, it is used for cutting off the power supply to the motor when there was low power in one particular phase. So again, that was an electronic gadget, whereas I am an electrical engineer. Okay. So we don't know anything about electronics. Anyway, I copied a popular brand, and I made it. Okay, it is working. I don't know how it is working. I was not aware what was happening in the. Okay. Within 1 month, I faced problem. So when service came, no, I didn't know anything. So I was forced to learn electronics. Till now, I have no degree or diploma in electronics, but my industry is an electronic industry. Okay. And this preventer and all, with a marginal investment, I was able to make this, but I was not able to pull on. So because the available time was very less. Between 8 to 8 I was working there in the company. Then after 8 I have to source the material, I have to make this product, and I have to sell. So it was very difficult. Okay, then to come out, being a person who was used in all the field by the company, they were not ready to leave me. Okay. I said, okay, sir, I want to leave because I want to be on my own and I have not much work here. Then my boss, the ex-boss, he said, no, these are all the works that you are doing, these are all the works that you have to do, so this much work you have. So how can you live? And I said, okay, if I am having this much work, imagine that time my salary was around 2,000 rupees. I asked for 5,000 rupees increment. He said, it is too much. You are talking too much. No, sir, you yourself listed what are the works that I am doing and what are the works I have to do. Then this is the right amount that what I am asking for. Then he understood that somehow I am going to do. Then he said, you give me 1 day time, then I will let you know what is to be done. Then on the second day, he called me. I was given a letter appreciating my work over there and what are the dues to be paid, and those dues were paid by check number so. You accept this, sign this and get out. I was a bit shocked because serving after 10 years and giving dedicated work, hard work and service, sincere work, in simple word he said, you can get out. I was a bit upset. But we are left with no other choice, accepting the check. And when I started working out, he came out and he took me to his house and said, come and join for a coffee. I was given a cup of coffee with one simple address. You are going to start your own industry. Very good. You are going to venture, and I'm from Brahmin community. So in general, Brahmin people, they don't take adventures. They prefer only job. Whereas you have decided to go for a business, and you will find lot of hurdles in it. Even you may suffer for food, but never think of going for a job again. Continue with this, you will definitely succeed. And the same thing happened. So I was making money only for my living. So I'm not able to grow at all. So for every day-to-day survival, that was sufficient. So I thought of developing some other product. So then only I started making fare meters for auto rickshaws. That happened in 1999. That was also not a easy job. There I have to compete with Recall. I think most of you are aware of Recall Limited. It is a company with more than 3,000 employees, whereas I am a single person. Still, this product is made only by two people in Coimbatore. One is Recall, the other one is mine. And one more interesting story is I was rejected by Recall. My application was rejected because I was not suitable for employment over there. When I came to Coimbatore, I applied for a variety of companies, where Recall was also one of them. Now, after making this product, I was able to make good money. And in selecting this product, why I selected this, that is also making a good point. Because I understood that I am going to compete with a very big